Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're going to do our last deck profile before Attack of the Deep comes out. Just a heads up, we are going to be doing a box opening of Attack of the Deep the day that it comes out on the 31st. I hope you guys are super excited for Attack of the Deep, and we'll be doing a bunch of new deck profiles for that soon. But without further ado, we're going to be doing a Relinquished Control deck profile. In my opinion, Relinquished is one of the top three decks out there right now between Blue Eyes, Amazon Control, and Relinquished. Those are like, to me, the top three. I don't. I unfortunately don't have all the cards for this deck, but we'll talk about the one card and the substitution you can make for the last card that I don't have. So, real quick, our skill that we're going to be running is Millennium Eye. What Millennium Eye does is at the start of the duel, you can look at your opponent's hand, and you can either have them choose to shuffle it all back and then redraw a new hand. So, I think this skill's pretty awesome. One, you get information on what your opponent's playing. Two, you can see if they have a really, really good hand, and hopefully they'll redraw and maybe draw a brick. You have the opportunity to make them brick, which is huge. Love this skill. This is a great generic skill you can play basically in any deck where you have a lot of options of skills to use. But we're using Millennium Eye because, again, this is a control deck. So we're going to use Millennium Eye. Now let's get into the deck. We're running 3 Ritual Monsters. We're running 3 Relinquished. This is pretty much your win condition. If you're not getting Relinquished out, you're probably not winning. There are ways to search this out, which we'll talk about in a second. But we got 3 Relinquished. I would assume most people know what Relinquished does, either from the anime or it's a pretty common card. We're going to run 3 Amazon Swordswoman, another fantastic control card. Now, we're not running any of the Amazoness Heirlooms or any other Amazoness cards, but we are running 3 Swordswoman because it has that, I guess, battle protection, or you can do damage to your opponent just by swinging into them for game. But most of you already know what this card does. So we're running 3 of those. We're also going to run 3 Sphere Kuriboh. Now, again, I don't have all the Sphere Kuribohs that I need for this deck, unfortunately. But you will run 3 of these. There's a second effect with Sphere Kuriboh that most people don't know about. Those of you that play Duel Links would really know about the fact that you can discard Sphere Kuriboh and change an opponent's monster and change it into defense position. It's like a mini Windstorm. The second effect of this, though, when you ritual summon, you can banish this card from your graveyard as one of the monsters required for the ritual summon. It's level 1. Relinquished is level 1. Banishing this from your graveyard pays for your Relinquished summon without having to use a Swordswoman or even a Senju, which will be the other monster that we actually don't have for this deck. I have yet to pull a single Senju, but if we had the Senjus, you'd be playing 3 Senjus to search out your Relinquished. Whenever it's summoned, you can search your ritual monster from your deck to your hand. So, it's 3 Sphere Kuribohs, 3 Senju of the 1,000 Hands. Okay? Going on to our spells, because we're playing Relinquished, you need to run Black Illusion Ritual. We're running 3 of those as well, because you want to see Relinquished and Black Illusion Ritual as many times in your hand as possible. So, but this allows you to summon Relinquished. So, running 3 of those. Because we don't have a way to search out our Black Illusion Ritual, we are going to play a little bit of draw power. We are going to play a couple Shard of Greeds, okay? It's a slow draw aspect, so it's not phenomenal. A lot of people I've also seen, like other deck profiles, have been playing Jar of Greed because you do get that immediate 1-card draw. So, again, Shard of Greed is my choice for this because you have a better chance of drawing into Black Illusion Ritual with a 2-card draw rather than a 1-card draw. But again, it's totally up to you. You could sub out the Jar of Greed for either of these, but I would only play 2. So 2 Shard of Greeds. And then for our other stall cards, we're going to run 3 Windstorm of Etaqua. Again, we've been over this card a million times. I don't think this needs any explanation. Changing the battle position of all your opponent's face-up monsters is awesome, especially if you're trying to stall. So again, running through Windstorm. If you don't have the Senjus like I do, like I also don't have them, you can run 3 Kunai of Chain in their place, or even 2, and then throw in another Shard of Greed to get that extra draw power, because at that point you don't have Relinquished searchable, and you also don't have Black Illusion Ritual searchable. So I feel like the ideal situation would be to have the 3 Senju, but again, I don't have the 3, but I wanted to get one last deck profile out before Attack of the Deep came out. So, but that's the deck profile. Again, your win condition is going to be Relinquished, sealing your opponent's monsters, and basically gaining the same effect as what Amazon and Swordswoman does, by your opponent taking battle damage from their card instead. It's kind of like a mind control-esque type of situation with Relinquished. But yeah, so pretty short deck profile, nothing crazy. Again, this is, I think, one of the top 3 decks in the format right now, until at least we get Attack of the Deep, and then things are going to get crazy with all of Maku Tsunami's skills. But, as always, if you have any ideas or any edits to this deck profile, go... Oh, I hear my mom playing piano. But if you have any edits that you want to make to this deck, leave those suggestions down below. Give me your thoughts. And then we'll go ahead and open Attack from the Deep in, I think, a little less than a week. Yeah, a little less than a week. Got 6 days left till Attack from the Deep. So, but yeah, as always, guys, have an absolutely wonderful day, and thank you for watching.